All right, so just talking about some macro ideas, like just fundamentals to kind of keep in your mind, and also just to keep me in check for some of these pitfalls that I feel like exist with Siphon. So I feel like you know we don't have Ring Beacon, so we're just going off of where we believe the circle's going. The areas I feel like are no goes. We're not negative rotating. We're not doing that. This is all cut off. We're not doing that. The we no amount of armor is or Evo caches is worth it. We will get the Evo one way or other. I mean, even blue, I'm sure we'll find an Evo cache going forward somewhere. Uh, Next thing, well, I guess no, actually, I should stay on red. The areas that I like, the Storm Warrior and me will want to do this rotate. When I see there is, let's say, like a countdown zone, or I believe it's a countdown zone, something on the left, the Warrior, Storm Warrior and me, because I am thinking about all. So first, I don't like Harvester. The reason I don't like Harvester, and I guess I'll put it as a question mark, it's not because I feel like you die there. I feel like it's an area that you could just kind of get stuck at. And the reason why there's so many angles for someone to just poke, I don't think they're going to flat out kill you per se, but I feel like it's going to end up being a poking battle. And then the 3P is coming, or you're going to get shot from the hill and some extra damage that you didn't expect, and someone goes down and it just fucks you. But this isn't as bad as if I start talking about like you see like this, I'm crossing the red line to try to go through thermal and come through staging. I feel like this is one of those rotates that will take too long, and we're going to take unnecessary storm damage and then possibly run into a team that's holding Mirage or holding Bridge or staging or something. And it's not that we won't kill them, it's just that delay, and then we're coming in wounded and we don't know what's in front of us. I just think let like that like we can fight, that's fine, but let's take fights that are more direct in the path we want to go. So those areas, I feel like, if we're looking to go countdown, we use our balloon. And well, I guess if I really did believe it's countdown, I would just say we got to go through Harvester. We just got to deal with it, and we got to just go as fast as we possibly can. Other area I hate. Um, Oops, not that. Where is it? Wait, it disappeared. Why did it just disappear? Oh, it's in text mode. That's why. Jesus. Um, Control. Nope, won't let me. Okay, whatever. Back to it. Anyway, question mark here. Don't like it. Don't cross the red line. Not going backwards. Areas I do not want to go through. Landslide. This whole area where you're cutting through this open field, I don't like it, which is why I tend to want to wrap this so I can avoid it, because at least there's multiple buildings along the way you can play. Um, but in this hypothetical, what I'm gonna do is harvester, and then possibly staging. But I think I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna go through the tunnel. I'm gonna face my fear and just go through. And from there, more than likely, we would end up playing. If not the little truck right here, we would just be playing underneath, because underneath this little thing you have cover, and it would be a checkpoint until everyone's ready, and then we ash alt to height and we take this room. That would be prio in that scenario. Um, Let me get a more zoomed out version. If it's, let's say, Skyhook instead, it would be similar harvester. Well, actually, if we believe if I thought it was Skyhook, there's no way I would go that way. I would 1,000% hit the balloon, go here, and just straight beam it. Go here, go through the tunnel. I would think with that amount of time, this will start filling up. But I think the areas that are going to get filled up are going to be the edge areas because people, they're going to want to try to kill people that are coming in late. I don't think this building is going to be I don't think this is going to be a prio building for people. Maybe this one, maybe, and I don't think this one is either. I think these are safe, honestly. But I guess I'll make that red. This might be definitely, 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 definitely the top of Skyhook. Definitely, definitely. And I just feel like this is Ash Lifeline Ultable if we really need it to zoom across. That would be the rotation for that. Anything that's like a climb zone, um, I 1000% am in huge favor of balloon, geyser, hit that, tunnel, up, overlook, and then we go wherever we need to go, which would just be, through here to Clima. Or we hold the back rocks, or we just hold the back of overlook in one of these buildings, or we hold the tunnel, whatever it is. But this, to me, like this is the sides you have height, you can kind of look down on people basically the only person that can fuck you is tunnel. But if you hold your back in, then it's no name. No name more than likely they're gonna get forced. So we would just funnel them uh, this way. And I really don't think there would be anybody. The biggest threat would be the team that's on the glaciers that's right here. But I think we could shoot them away. We just got to show presence depending on how the circle looks. It doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be this deep, but you get the idea. We're in Overlook. Now, if it's something more, direct like Prio for us, like Fragment, um, we're just literally balloon hill going to our green building. I think it's this one. I think it's this one or this one. Hitting our green building and we're chilling. We're just chilling. We're gonna look for our opportunity to kill, and we're just gonna chill. From there, if it pulls left, our macro is definitely going to be, going playing this. Possibly, if it's looks like it's a landslide, we would just try to hold one of these hills. If it's countdown, man, that's tough. That is really tough entry because if it's countdown and we're in fragment, there's gonna be people that are rotating late, like your edge teams. So definitely, there's going to be a team that has taken these. I would think those because those are prio. I think this might be open, maybe, but let's say they're not. No matter what, you're if we try to direct path it through here, you got to worry about getting shot all through here. That little sniper tower somebody might be in. Then the other rotation is because I think it's still faster if you go here, you go through. I think there might be one team, maybe there will be one team here, but then you got this team that's looking at you up top. So, and then while this is ashable, because at the end of the day, we need to get in range to kill somebody. We need to get in range where we can hit, drop lifeline ult. So we need some space to develop that. So more than likely, I would think we probably would just end up playing like here after we kill whatever's down here. This something's dying here. Then we play this or here, something like that, waiting for our opportunity. And if it's Lava Fisher, I think that's better because we have more stuff that we could play with that kind of wrap. Or we can probably just take one of these buildings in countdown because it won't be as conflicted. It'll be more people pushing on this area. They'll all be looking this way. It won't be that many people looking to do that wrap like that. The only team that would consider something like that would be like a edge team, but I don't know. I think we are prioed enough being at Lava Siphon that we could evade that. Um, anyway, that's pretty much it on this map. If it looks like it's pulling right, that's my prio. If it looks like it's pulling left, that's my prio. And then anything fragment, we just literally go right there. Anything behind us, I mean, we have prio also. So Those will be the games where we hope we find marksman weapons and we're just chilling, farming armor, and looking for space that we can kill. But we're gonna have to wait a while because you gotta let people fight from better position, and we just gotta be opportunistic with our ultis to decide who we're gonna kill. Because that's when you're in the center of zone. That's when you can get 3P the easiest. Um, but other than that, that's really all I'm thinking about when it comes to World's Edge. When we get to Storm Point, man, I can't wait to lose this congestion. So we're Stormcatcher. I feel like the biggest things I've learned from Stormcatcher. Wait, what happened? Oh, I hit. Okay, I see what it did. Um, from Stormcatcher is. Wait, no. There we go. So this is a no go. I hereby, Tamir Strain, will not play Prowler camps. It's just, and it's not even necessarily about Rabbit. It's the fact that there's been too many times where there's a team here, there's a team here, or there's a team here, and then you're just getting held. It's so annoying because it's just stalling you for no reason because they're not gonna do anything. They're just gonna keep shooting at you. Um, I feel like this is still optimal. I feel like that is still an optimal rotation. Um, honestly though, that's if it's a launch pad zone or looks like it's devastated. But I'm also not against, and we've done this before. So I want to bring back PTSD, but we just go top command. We go top command. We the evac play because if you evac from up here, you can literally clear this entire fucking map if you feather your jump. I mean, like we've done it before. We literally flew all the way from here, all the way here, and we landed in that shit. I can't, but I think it's this. I can't zoom in anymore. I'm gonna have to lose this. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. And then there was the other one when we went over here and we went all the way here and then we landed in that building. So, I mean, this is when you can clear like three, four POIs, that's insane. That is fucking insane. That is crazy. Like, and if we don't land here, we're gonna land like at the edge of Jurassic. So we're gonna have Prio. I think that might be the optimal play, rotating anything we think is pulling, like Barrow or something like that. Um, that we need to employ. I just think like obviously it's a big risk going up that zip line because someone else could be there. But I mean, I think we're good enough to kill them, and we are running a kill comp while everyone else is more defensive. So I feel we have the advantage. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna try to do that, but outside of that jump rotations, with lower risk. Watching Jackie's POV going through Cascades, I just think this is just a rotation, much more chill rotation. From what I saw from the teams we had behind us, Lightning Rod, Zeus, Command, none of none of these teams, none of them, they don't. It's like they know we want to fight, so they all like they're going wall, going down. No one's coming through Command. I mean Stormcatcher, because they know. I honestly believe that they know we want to fight. The only person that wants to fight us are the people from low ground. And I think that one last game in that team we wiped when we were like in storm rotating through. Let's see, where's boom. We were coming down the hill. Yeah, and then we fought right here, and that's where Mike went down, and me and you we killed the rest of the team. Uh, I feel like that was like Launchpad or Devastated because we know what Echo did at Game 3. But I don't think they were trying to fuck with us. I just think they were trying to get the Evo cash, and it was on the way, and they just weren't anticipating us. But all the Evo caches that we've seen that spawn here, or even the ones that spawn here, we have never ever seen any of these guys come down here to get it ever. Nope. They avoid us. They do not want any problems. They're like, this is the no go zone. Do not, even when it's right down here, even when it's down the hill. I'm thinking like a lightning round's gonna come down. They don't. They have a car. They don't, they do not come down here. They're like, dude, we're not fucking with them. So not to say like we should just be comfortable. We should keep being on their p's and q's, looking to shoot anything that moves. But I just think overall, from a macro perspective, the I think this is a more safe play. And I honestly think even if we went, I don't know, if we go top command, because I do know, what is that? Waffle cone. They took lightning rod. Um, maybe, maybe they might try to do something right here, possibly, and not intentionally trying to hold us. Just they're rotating, and oh shit, um, because I think they would try to do that jump possibly, but they do have a car, so I don't know. But cars also are a lot more risky now that time to kill is lower. Um, but other than that, I don't really worry as much on this map. And I think it's because we've been dropping here all season, so I feel like I'm a little bit more familiar with the lay of the land and timings. Yeah, that's really it. It's in the same thing. Just let's not, no storm warring, no rotating negative. Um, Try to stay in front and do the same thing. And I think we can win this. Jackie said in that interview that Tendy's teams tend to turtle up. They don't like to fight. So I think the fact that we want to fight, our whole comp is based around fighting. I think it gives us an edge. And while we might not know where the zone is going, that's that's not how we play the game anyway. We just want to be close. We just want put it. It's like I don't I don't need to be at the 3 point line. I just need to be past half court so I don't get the 10-second violation. Like that's it. Like as long as I'm in range, anything is possible from there. The game winner can be hit. We just once we're behind the half court mark, that's when it increases the failure rate for sure because it gives us more shit to deal with. Just in general, like you're uneasy about your health, worried about people. And fighting in the storm is also it's visually hard to see people. Like it's not even like it's just not fun. Nothing is fun about that. Lifeline's drone don't work. You don't have heat shields, so I think that's the main thing. Staying in front of us. Still taking smart fights. We don't want to get cocky, ego challenging everything. We really want to apply pressure, get people to waste ultis. Get them, make them uncomfortable. Like when we see they're pushing out cat walls and whether it's Gibby alts or you know fuse alts, it's cool, great. We'll wait. We'll wait it out. We're not gonna be. It was like when that conduit dropped all this. It's like that. Okay, you got it. You got it. That's cool. We'll wait. We will wait. We're not. We're not about to force this. We will wait out your ulti, and when it's done, then you're gonna have to deal with us. So good luck, and I feel confident about that. And even if you do have your ulti, we still possibly can kill you. I mean, look at that Newcastle team that. Oh, and I saw that Ian in the first match that was Bonte when they rolled in, and because I know you said I held them off. I was like, when did I hold them off? And then I saw it. Um, yeah, like we were holding their own against us, and they realized this is not a fight we want to take. They, even with the great Bonte, and when he went to the left, everything in me wanted to just send him, but I was like, no, no, I got to just play as a team. Like make them kill me, make them because I felt like if I go to the left, there's a chance that they all swing me, and because they got a Newcastle, they put up some Q or something like that, and it just it just wasn't. And plus, like we were playing with a sub, so I was like, I don't know if Mike is going to react how Brady would react. Um, But yeah, just seeing that back on the replay, that was that down beast game. Like they realized, like damn, like we can't damn, I did it again. We can't kill them, and we literally forced them because we were oh shit, we were here, and we forced them out, and they went all the way around, and they died here, and they got shot by them. They got shot by them, and then we came out and took that little tuck spot underneath the beast claw by the rocks, which is I'm sure what they wanted, but we forced them like you know you have to kill us, and they couldn't do it. So that I think that was good for us, and that's whether you want to say the team's good at fighting, but we know Bonnie is good at fighting, and the fact that he couldn't capitalize on any of the damage because you got to think like they knocked Mike, then you rest him, then I held off all three of them, and then I got rest, and they still couldn't do anything because I was pumping out that much damage. Like that, I think that shows like we really are one of the better fighting teams, and while none of us are as good as Apex Predator Body, uh, we're still as a unit. I think we're better than they are. We just gotta not play hero ball and make them fight us as a team, and that's what we did. And they couldn't do shit. But all right, I'm done yapping. This 20-minute video. Anyway, the whole goal of this is just to put ideas in your head of what I'm thinking, and anything you can come up with to capitalize on that, or obviously you play with me so my pitfalls like my storm warriorness. Just keep those things in mind. Keep storm timings in mind. Uh, any possible threats of teams maybe that you think like, hey, this is a choke point. We really need to be careful. Stuff like that. Just stuff we could talk about as we lead up to the finals because I really think we can win uh, this the Tendies championship or whatever you call it. And I just want to put those ideas out there, like the whole concepts of what I'm thinking with rotating from each POI and what the no goes are. Then like I'm literally forcing in my brain right now to, you got to remember like, hey, this is you're not rotating backwards, buddy. You're not. We don't need to do that. It's not that serious. We're good enough. We're gonna get our purple. We don't have to hide and like no. We got this. So all right. Talk to you guys later.